Okay, so this is Suzuki Honda NSX. As you can see, it's pretty heavily modified. It's a Time Attack Pro car, which still means it needs to be an NSX underneath, really. So it's still got the same chassis and all those kind of components.
Yeah.
It's not space framed, but it's engine swapped. So it's got a K20 that's bored to a K22. So it's a 2.2 litre Civic Type R engine.
Okay.
That's turboed. Runs on E100 fuel, so pure ethanol.
Yeah.
Water methanol injection. Only suspension, full aero package. As much carbon as we can get on to try and keep the weight down. And yeah, that's it. It's about 750 horsepower.
Wow. From a 2.2.
Yeah. So it's got various stages in the map.
Yeah.
So we've got
a wet map kind of thing, less power.
So we can go as low as 550, and then at the moment our peak is 750, but it'll probably do 900 this year.
Wow.
But yeah, Hollinger sequential, because we've been through various gearboxes, they just don't take the power, so the Hollinger sequential really does. And yeah, Yokohama slicks to put the power down, yellow speed brakes. We've got actually put a Bosch Motorsport ABS system on it because it's that fast now that
you want a better traction control.
Yeah, well, it's for the braking.
For the braking.
Yeah, I just didn't want that moment of going into a corner that fast and braking that late because of the aero and having an issue. So
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Keep it on the black stuff, as to say.
Yeah.
Do you want to open it? Have a quick gander inside. Hey, you can see how light it is from the door then, just like...
Yeah, well, it's a full carbon door with a plastic window in it.
What's the weight of the car?
It's 1,200 kilos.
Wow, so 1,200 kilos for 750 horsepower.
Yeah, 1,200 kilos sounds like quite a lot, but it's a big car.
It's not in a car with that power.
Yeah, it's a big car, there's lots, it carries like 29 litres of fluids.
I mean, it's what, half the weight of a Veyron?
Well,
yeah, so way more horsepower per tonne.
Oh yeah, it's rapid. Well, in fact, so my road cars, I've got a Taycan Turbo S, which electric cars are ridiculously fast for like launch and everything. And the G's this pulls is a lot higher than the Taycan.
Yeah, so it's quicker than a Taycan S. Yeah, which says it all really, doesn't it? Yeah. You still can't beat petrol when it's done right, and of course you've got all the emotion with petrol as well, and all the.
Incredible when you pull in the paddles and. Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to EVs, Porsche's probably the best. For interactivity with them,
but well, I love that car, but it's nothing like this.
Yeah, exactly. So thanks, Luke.
All right.
So yeah, that's just the Tegiwa stand. Been speaking to Jonny and Luke, and I told them a car that I always liked the idea of getting was a Honda DC5 Integra, and these guys are going to be looking at potentially doing some importing of cars from Japan in very small volume for, I think, like select customers. But obviously that's a really cool thing that they're considering doing, so I might be taking them up on bringing me a DC5 from Japan, because the advantage of doing that is, of course, it's not been on British roads and had any salt, so should be totally rust and corrosion free. So we're now going to go and look at some more stands, but that was Tegiwa. They've got loads of stuff. If you're at Autosport International 25, you should head on over and give their stand a visit.
Okay, so these are the new Zestic steering wheel. As you can see, there's that many functions on them. They work as an OE replacement. So basically, as you can see on this one, this is set up to be in a road car.
Yeah.
So these are the media buttons, the sound, the cruise control, all that kind of stuff. Or you just plug it into your computer through a USB socket, and then you change the functions to being for your track car. So
awesome.
If you, whatever functions your car can do. So for example, in this, you could make this do your ABS or
you can be anything.
So yeah, it's fully programmable. Obviously they've got the paddles on them as well.
So, and how much is one of them? That's the tough question.
How much is SX? £1,250.
£1,250 for a totally customisable wheel that you can put in your car or play computer games with.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, well, that Zestec's plan is for them to be able to interchange between your computer and, because they just show you the back of them there.
Well, we're selling lots of steering wheels at overclockers, so might be something as well that we could help you sell.
A USB powered steering wheel.
Sweet.
But yeah, the idea is you go from you know, your M2 onto your sim rig, and then back onto your FL5. And all your buttons are all the same within each car you've been.
So you could literally go for a drive, then be like, oh, I'm fed up of all the speed cameras, get home, whip the wheel off and straight onto your PC and go and break all the speed limits on your PC. And then crash without the cost. And the damage.
Respawns.
Yeah. We're just going to actually see the heart of the Honda NSX. Oh my God, that air filter.
You can see there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't need a boot for our shopping.
No.
We've put the turbo and the charge cooler in there.
Wow. The size of that turbo.
It's a Garrett G35 900, so it's rated to 900 horsepower.
900. Wow. I bet it's, when on the 750 setting and you boot it, you just got to hold on, yeah? Yeah.
Well, you can't really boot it. You've got to feed the throttle in.
Yeah.
Like, you can in third or fourth gear, but low down.
Yeah. So even on a 30-degree hot track day with hot slicks, it still ain't putting it down. Wow, that's
Not
entertaining.
out of the time corner.
No, that's...
We preheat the tyres to 80 degrees before we go out. And still.
Yeah. 1,200 kilos and 750 horsepower, isn't it, for you? Ah, thank you. Sweet, I'll let you put it back down. There, and it's not that heavy though, I suspect. Yeah, so probably the most powerful Honda NSX in the UK. Go.
Hello everyone, we're at Autosport International and I have spotted what is probably my favourite car of the entire show. This is a 911K, so it's like a Restomod of a 911. I think Chris Harris did a really cool video on it of him like blasting it around the track, showing it off. It's got an N8 engine in the back that revs to 11,000 RPM, which I'm sure is absolutely insane. But what drew me to it is of course the colour. I'm pretty sure this is like Peridot metallic. If it's not, it's a very, very similar shade.
Definitely similar.
And it is beautiful. Like the way it's finished is fantastic. And it's also got the really cool like checkered interior as well. So it's all been completely restored. And the whole chassis is actually now carbon fibre as well. And you can see there's a little bit of carbon fibre exposed on the dash, which just finishes it off beautifully. And look at these fantastic dials, like the silver and chrome dials. Of course, a manual gearbox. It's got 6 gears. I'm sure Chris Harris's video explains everything really well, and of course he's flying it around a track, but it's so rare to see one of these. From what I can tell, I think there's like 33 of them ever made.
It says on the engine.
On the engine bay. Yeah, number 4 of 33, 911K. And look at that engine bay, that is beautiful. It's all this like exposed carbon fibre.
Yeah, but like in a mahogany colour.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It almost looks like wood, doesn't it? But it's carbon fibre.
Yeah, so this is basically a classic car Restomod, hence the 911K name. Full carbon fibre body, looks like it is in Peridot green. Not 100% sure on which exact 911 model number this one is, whether it's a 964 or a 99.
I think, yeah.
But it's one of Briony's favourite shape models anyway.
It's
and
absolutely stunning. The only problem is that I would need to sell like 10 Cayman Haas. It's $500,000.
well, we think it's $500,000.
Yeah,
it's there or thereabouts.
It could actually be more than that.
But
it's
worth
money.
every penny.
Absolutely beautiful.
Stunning car, inside, outside, with an 11,000 RPM, naturally aspirated engine, and of course Chris Harris's favourite thing, a stick and a third pedal. So yeah, thank you for watching our channel, but of course go and find that video of Chris Harris spanking this car around the track. Thank you for watching. I'm just gonna film and just take in the great looks. Definitely Briony's best car of the show. I think that's fair to say. We'll just get more closer up at this engine. Say number 4 of 33. really incredible car.